players who would have been high-seeded in a seeded bracket in the first matches. It's a chance for them to sort of advance a little further in the bracket, sort of maybe get a little bit of momentum going to try to take up against the players who have made it further already, especially once those players start dropping into the loser's side. In either case, both Kensou and Laban having a good time of it, especially Laban, as we can see. To my knowledge, Laban is of Filipino ethnicity, as he told me earlier, and it explains his handle since, if I recall correctly, Laban is a word for fight or fighting in the native Filipino tongue Tagalog, so it's where the name comes from. Little tidbits like that of player backstories, I think, are really cool. They kind of show us the people behind the games, you know. Kensou, unfortunately, I don't really have much of a background on. I hadn't really known of him before this tournament. Either way, looks like our players are ready to go. So, Laban, Kyo, Terry, and Iori. And Kensou with Iori, Kyo, Benimaru. So, basically sticking to the same teams that they played earlier. Laban maybe just adding Kyo instead of Benimaru or Leona. Oh wow, a really weird hurtbox interaction there. Jostling for position in this early phase of the match. In case you didn't note it there, also KOF 98 does have a form of air blocking, but that's only if you're hopping neutral or backwards. You cannot air block jumping forwards. And since most jumping in this game is done forwards, then... All right, Laban with a pretty good start so far, converts from a counter hit, jump CD. He had the opportunity to end the round, but didn't run in on that sweep. Delays the second hit of the up kicks. Ooh, that could be the end of the round. Yeah, it's going to be it in either case. Laban didn't really have much of an answer in that situation. Was forced to try to do something. All right, Laban's Terry coming in. Went for a power charge at mid-screen, not quite working out. Okay, guard cancel roll, opportunity for him. Power charge to power dunk. One of Terry's most useful corner combos for the big hard knockdown he gets from it. Especially if he manages to get it on a back turn situation like that, it would have led to some pretty nasty mix-ups. Using sweeps here, Laban, to try to establish pressure, since Terry's sweep is fully cancelable into just about anything he wants to cancel into. Very, very good play by Laban so far. All right, yeah, that's going to do it. And power dunk. He was just at the right distance to nail it. And he's letting us know how happy he is about that. Crack shoot right underneath for maximum hits. Very nice by Laban. Has him in the corner. Gets caught low coming in. Power geyser anti-air. Laban playing really well so far, but got a little bit impatient with a couple of those jump ins. And now he's stunned. And no, that's not quite it. Gets caught on that roll. Not happy with that. Not happy with how he sort of maybe got a little bit too ahead of himself after landing that power geyser. He's still got Iori in the back. Gets crossed up, but Kensou not ready for a follow-up there. Oh, huge opportunity, but Kensou not reacting quickly enough when he landed. DP doesn't pop the stock. Close T at that distance. Usually you'd see close C there for the superior speed. Ooh, DP. That could have been his death. And using all those standing Vs, Benimaru was very, very safe and excellent poke. Completely locking out Laban from trying to make that comeback. It was looking pretty good for him for a while, but Terry sort of lost the plot a little bit after what was looking like a pretty good start against Benimaru. All right, he's going to Orochi Chris. And as fun-loving of a guy as Laban is, he still wants to stay in this tournament regardless. We were talking earlier about how it's a bit of a dream come true for there to be a KOF 98 tournament on this scale, and he'll want to try to stay in it as long as humanly possible. All right, back turn mix-up time. He decided to go low, but messed up his timing a little bit. Kensou on the defensive here. All right, wakes up with the DP, manages to get his way out of the corner. Fantastic work with that Rekka. Kyo's Rekka's typically not thought of as punishable by a lot of characters, but Iori can get there pretty quickly. Or cancelable C, something that Iori hasn't necessarily always had. Gets in with the hop B. Laban draws first blood, this time taking out Iori. Kilmir opens up with the red kick of all things. Would have been fairly safe on block from that distance too, so not a bad idea. Excellent delay on the hop. Managed to coax out a crouching A that he whip punished, and the relentless pressure by Laban here, culminating in what might be an OCV for him on Kensou right now. Crouch C, anti-air. Better for that purpose than it is in some of the later entries. Jump C of all things for an air-to-air. Not something you see Benimaru go to too often when he has that jump D taking the round, but he took a lot of damage in trying to secure that round. But he secured it pretty early, so he gets back up to about 90-ish%. Nice power charge anti-air. He got a little bit of a reset off it. Might have been trying to bait some kind of reversal after that. Doesn't confirm into anything. Crack shoot reversal as Benimaru was crossing over. It's one of those little quirks, as we mentioned, with player 2 being able to cross over. Player 1 hits as a cross-up but stays in the front. Power guys are too slow. He wanted the big finish. And Laban, is he fishing for something big, or is he just going to try to end it? Yeah, there it is. The crack shoot as a cross-up anti-air. Really, really effective for Laban so far. He puts himself on the scoreboard, 1-1. All right, opens up again with a cross-up hop B. Try to establish maybe a back turn low mix-up there. All right, crouch C anti-air. Dokugami to put paid any attempt at an approach. He just goes for the DP, and Iori with some of the best far punishes in the business. And again, Laban going pretty crazy with the DPs. Tried to cancel into the up kicks, but Kensou getting caught by the second one after the first one had already whiffed. Got a little bit impatient, maybe didn't expect it to happen. And you can see the nerves kind of just really affecting what Kensou is doing right now. This could potentially be the last match of his tournament. Red kick. Back turn mix-up. Oh, got the stun. Oh, what the? I guess that was a dropped combo into super by Laban. Either way, he's almost got Kensou's Kyo dead at this point. Counter hit, just one more hit, just goes to the super. Just goes to the super for the finish. Very well done by Laban. Another strong start by his Kyo. He's been on point with that jump B and hop B pressure. Got him again with another cross-up. Pushes him to the corner with a Dokugami. Stand B, and Kensou trying to play it safe. Laban doesn't really care about safety. He's just trying to get in, trying to finish this now. Oh, what a call with the power geyser. with a little bit of teabagging there just for good measure, and with a fantastic meaty close D combo to finish that. Laban, he's having a good time, and he's trying to make sure we all have a good time with him. Gets that win, and he still lives to fight another day. These global finals have been something else. We've gotten to see a pretty big range of different match types, and just seeing KOF 98 on a stage like this in general is really nice. Like, it's a game that really deserves seeing something like this. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo has had the Tournament of Legends for years, and Laban was saying, and I agree with him, that, you know, why wouldn't KOF 98 have something like this? Speaking of, KOF 2982 stepping up to the plate now, about to face Pac-Man Loom. They're both players who use somewhat uncommon characters, so let's see how they match up against each other. On the other side of losers, we're also going to be waiting for Kamba Dako versus Christina, and Jojo from Japan versus Jovin from Singapore.